NBA Media Day basically came and went. I'm not quite sure why there's like a big fuss about the media day, because it's all about basically future contracts, what guys think they're gonna do this season, et cetera, what they've been working on, what's been going on during the off season. Basically like a chill day. Basically guys just taking pictures or whatever. A lot of topics came up. A lot of funny things happened. One of the things that come up right off the top of the head is Kawhi Leonard actually laughing. You know what I'm saying? He had one of those crazy laughs.
He's right there.
Yeah, the glasses. There you go.
Then on top of that, LeBron James, for some reason, LA is never going to really embrace him with open arms, saying how he's going to show his loyalty to LA. He's outside the 4-year contract. Like, what more do you want from me? He's the kind of athlete, he's going to just have to get past it with the media. Like, the media loves him, but they hate him all in the same breath. They ask him stupid questions, just like test him, and it's to the point where he should be liked by the media. You know, like Kobe had that issue for a long time in his career, but after a while, it's just like the dude got rings, he's wearing that purple and gold, no reason to hate. And it's like the Los Angeles media doesn't like King James or whatever the case is. And there might be echoing sentiments of some fans, but really it's just like, stop hating on the guy. Like, he's here to help you grow. Like, for example, what you don't understand is the Lakers, they are a huge franchise, 16 championships, but been in the doldrums. So if you have a great player like that, ask him some fun questions, some questions to put him at ease, so he can come back and he could relate to the media a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that guy that gets frozen out later down the road when everything's going well and he doesn't want to answer your questions. I love Russell Westbrook.
Do you have a timetable for your return on the court?
What did you read?
Press release.
What did it say?
4 weeks.
There you go.
All right. You sticking to that?
Yeah, I'm sticking to whatever comes out.
You know, and Russ had to like put people in check regarding that as well. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, the media, they need to chill. They just need to chill. Like, stop asking all these weird, random questions. Think you're gonna get a different response. A few of the things that I took away from the media day, though, is the Celtics, of course, they're going to be really dangerous. I forgot Hayward was back, whatever the case is. Kyrie looks really good. Then, you know, you got even Klay Thompson even saying their praises. Like, he feels like this Boston Celtics are a really good young team. So, to me, from what I hear and what I see, I feel like, okay, we might get a Golden State Boston Celtics NBA Finals, which is huge, coast to coast, which is wonderful. And then you got Steph against Kyrie and Hayward against Durant, and it's just like a lot of star power to me, because you have young stars as well, Tatum and Brown, so that's huge. But also, what I like about that competition and stuff like that, what you have to remember is when those teams faced off during the regular season, there was that one game where Curry had like 50, Kyrie had like 42, 43. If we're going to get that every single game and it's going to be competitive, I love it. I have no problems with that. I think that's going to be huge. I think that's going to be amazing. Another topic that came up was, for some reason, Kevin Durant's contract once again, which makes no sense to me. You know, he signed a 1-year deal because he's here for 1 year. Ask him what's going to happen at the end of the year. Don't ask him right now. Like, that's the thing I don't understand about these guys in their contract and trying to make theories where a guy's going to go next. And, you know, people making up predictions how long the Warriors could get this thing to last, because they can't keep Boogie and all those guys. It doesn't matter how long they keep it to get it to last. Just enjoy it right now in the moment. Enjoy the game. Enjoy what you're seeing. Enjoy seeing an accumulation of star power like that. We haven't seen 5 All-Stars playing a starting roster since the 1960s with the Boston Celtics. So just enjoy that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to try to push these guys' buttons and try to figure out what they're going to do a year from now, because they might have a feeling of what they're going to do. Then it might change over the course of the year. Then it might come back to what it is, or it might change again. See what I'm saying? So these guys have a right to change their mind, and that is what it is. You know, some people one of the themes of the season is like, is Curry gonna start lighting it up back again, or is Kevin Durant gonna get his MVP status, or whatever the case is? Do you really think those guys care about that right now? Like Curry, 3 rings, unanimous MVP, back-to-back MVPs. Right now, he's a legend. Like he retires today. He retires a legend, best shooter of all time. Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters, probably the best backcourt ever assembled in the NBA. Period. Like you could put the Rolls Royce backcourt up there. You could put who else you gonna put up there? Cause Mike and Scotty, that's 2 different things. Mike is a shooting guard. Scotty's a small forward, so he's considered front court. That's what a lot of people tend to forget. So they're probably part of the greatest backcourt ever assembled, greatest shooting backcourt ever assembled, hands down. They don't care about nothing about that. And then you got Kevin Durant, who's in the same boat, where he's looking at himself like, I got 2 finals. I have 2 finals wins. I have 2 finals MVPs. I have an MVP. Like right now, KD's just living the dream. Like if they could 3-peat, come on, that's a stranglehold on the game. So when it comes to the Warriors and how long they keep it together, I don't really concern myself about that because who cares? Just enjoy it now. Like you guys didn't even see this coming. You didn't see the 73-9 coming. You didn't see this coming, so who knows what's gonna come? Who knows if they can stay together, if they can't stay together? Stop trying to make these predictions on the first day of media day. What else could we talk about regarding media day? Because media day to me is really boring. I would just let the guys take the pictures, say your little quotes, whatever the case is, but nothing quite serious. Even though the Celtics are formidable, I do want you guys to look out for the Toronto Raptors because Kawhi Leonard, if he's back to shape, there's nobody on the Boston Celtics that can check him. I put Tatum, Brown, Hayward, none of them can check him. They can't check him. No, I'm sorry, they can't check him. That leads me to checking once again. Carmelo Anthony seems to have checked himself at the door, said he's willing to open up talks about coming off the bench. I see no reason for him to come off the bench. At the end of the day, you lost Trevor Ariza, you lost Luke Rashad Mbute. Besides James Harden and Chris Paul, who can get a shot by themselves? Not PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker spot out and shooting. Their center, his name escapes me right now, but he has to go. It's all pick and roll, him scoring the offensive rebounding. So who else is gonna come off the bench for you guys? Nobody. Then on top of that, there was some rumors about them wanting to trade Gordon Hayward and some other people, not Gordon Hayward, Eric Gordon to Minnesota Timberwolves to try to get Jimmy Butler. That's something you would do in a heartbeat. So it's like Melo should start because he's always been a starter. Him coming off the bench, if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do off the bench, how is that even going to bode well for the team? You know what I'm saying? Because he's not even going to get starters minutes. So he's going to be playing like 20, 22 minutes. And you think he's going to be as effective as if he played 30 to 38 minutes or whatever the case is. Like, you really think he's going to be that effective? I don't. I highly doubt it. That's why he should definitely be a starter. I think the experiment going wrong on OKC and when he left, for people to feel like it's addition by subtraction, that really is going to boil down to him. He's been working with J-Law Basketball. You follow him on Instagram at J-Law Basketball. And that guy knows how to get guys in shape, get guys to play and stuff like that. So I think he has basically a new lease on life. And he signed a 1-year deal. Things don't go good. I mean, he goes somewhere else where he could possibly... No, I don't think he could lock up a big long-term contract or whatever the case is. But, there's no pressure on that team, really, if he starts. It's if he comes off the bench, to me, that's where the pressure... And it's awkward. Like, you would think it would be the reverse, but you can't have a guy that magnitude coming off the bench. He's not even... It's not even like... he didn't average like 10 points a game or 9 or 13. Like, he averaged like 16, 17, 18 points a game in OKC, and it was a bad year. So imagine him with guys that are better. Because to me, CP3 is a better all-around point guard than Russell Westbrook. And to me, James Harden is not an all-around better player, than Paul George, but he's a better player than Paul George. He's MVP. You know, he's a better player, better at scoring, better at facilitating, better in that regard. So if you put him around better players, why wouldn't he do well? That's like, for example, if you went to the Golden State Warriors and let's just say KD wasn't there or whatever the case. Let's just say somebody wasn't there and you would say like, hey, we want to start Melo. That wouldn't be a huge deal. Like, we want to start Melo over Draymond Green, or we want to slide Melo to the floor, Draymond Green plays center. Let's just say Boogie Cousins didn't go there. You think that would hurt them? No. Hell no. Hell no. So I don't think he's going to hurt them at all because they're already a team that, even though they elevated their defense, their game isn't predicated on defense. It's predicated on shoot first, ask questions last. So will he really come off the bench? Who knows? I don't think he should. I don't even think he should entertain it because it's not like he's averaging 9 points a game. Like, this dude averaged more points than Ryan Anderson, all these other bums that they had at the time being. So there's no reason for him coming off the bench. Plus, he adds an element of post-up to your team, which can help your three-point shooting because if he gets double-teamed, let's say he gets hot, now you're in trouble. You got to double, collapse, guys get wide open threes, and that's what your team does. I'm excited to see the ball hit the ground and everybody get to running and see how things really shape out. See who's really been working on their game, who's just been getting fat, who's been playing a lot of golf, who's not been really playing a lot of basketball. That's what I'm really ready to see. Hoops Junction, where hoops meets hoopla. Like, comment, and subscribe.